Hello, Tina Forsyth here of OnlineBusinessManager.com. I had a really great call the other day with Suzanne Evans of HelpMorePeople.com. I actually interviewed her for what I feel is such a wonderful thing that she's working on. Suzanne's all about stop marketing and start a movement, which is really about, us being who we are, being authentic, stepping out in front of our businesses, connecting with people in a different way. And I think a lot of us really resonate with that idea too of, marketing enough. Marketing in and of itself can become a beast, right? And Suzanne's message is really about being able to kind of step outside of that. One thing that Suzanne shared during this call that we did together, and which I thought was just brilliant, is a question that she'll ask people quite often is, okay, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you in the business that you're doing? And it's a really powerful question to me. That one really kind of struck home for me because first and foremost, if you can't answer that question, if you can't answer it from a really heartfelt place and a really clear and purposeful and passionate and energetic place, then I would question, why you're even bothering trying to do what you're doing. That could be half the issue or half the struggle of what's going on for you right now, if that's a place you find yourself in. But even likewise, the other thing that struck me about that question too is I think it's something we really need to revisit on a pretty regular basis, because I think that our why definitely changes over time. I know for myself personally, it was a couple of years ago, I had been working as an online business manager for a number of years, working for various individual clients, and quite honestly was loving what I was doing. It was great. It was fun. But I got to the point where, something kind of shifted in me, and I had to take a look at, I was starting to feel maybe a little dissatisfied, a little bit like, what else is out there for me? It feels like there's something bigger on the horizon. It feels like there's something else. For me, my why had changed. My why had shifted from I wanted to support and, be able to really do great work one-on-one with individual clients, to being able to shift into providing training and support and guidance and tools and all of this great stuff for people who want to become online business managers, and then also for the business owners out there who need to hire these people, right? And when that why shifted for me, it was kind of the bigger picture vision of, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why is this important? Why am I, what am I passionate about? What's the change I want to see out there? What's the difference I want to see out there in the world? Because that shifted for me and I connected to it in a different way, it of course changed and shifted my entire business. And I think this is a great thing to consider for ourselves from, on a very regular basis in our businesses, if not yearly, a couple of times a year even, why am I doing what I'm doing? And does that why still apply to what I'm doing right now? Because if it doesn't, that's something you really need to consider and something you really need to take a look at. If your why is changing, your business, your life, other things are going to need to change around that. And you really need to be open and willing to go forward with that too. So I really invite you, the call I did with Suzanne was great. We had a lot of fun together. I'm going to make sure there's a link to that recording included here alongside this video. Definitely invite you to take a listen to that. And I also invite you to really sit down, today, tomorrow, set aside a few moments to really ask yourself that question. Why am I doing this? Why am I in the business that I'm in? I would love to hear from you. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to post here on the blog. Take care.